Instagram saying that we are, so I really hope we don't have the problems we did last night. We'll wait until people come in a little bit before I explain the concept of the video, and then or the stream. It should be a fun one though. We're doing quite the challenge today to sort of contrast from yesterday's journey, sort of chilled out stream. We've got a viewer already. I'm presuming that's Kirsten, the mod in the chat, but we'll have a quick look and see. Better turn my... Right, let's see. Yep, that's Kirsten, mod in the chat right there. This stream, I don't think I'm going to have much time to read the chat because I will be trying to gun it as quickly as I can across the map. Oh, we've got someone else in. Hopefully that's Ewan. Who knows? Please drop a comment. It'd be much appreciated. Tell you what, we will explain what we're away to do. If you're familiar with the crew, then you'll know that normally there's a map in the bottom right hand side of the screen. That's not there because we're setting ourselves a bit of a challenge. In exactly 1 hour, we are going to try to drive from the airport in New York across America, and we're going to try to end up in Los Angeles. So that's the plan. We just need to get into the city. But yeah, we're setting ourselves an hour. No maps, no compass, just road signs and I guess initiative. But as Jack has said in previous streams, I'm not the brightest, so there's going to be very little of that used. That's all I can really say about it. We're going to set a timer, so we've got exactly 1 hour. We're not going to just roughly guess it. From the time we start driving to the time we have to stop. We might, because I'm not using a map, we might end up in the middle of God knows where. We could end up in Miami, considering it's me that's driving. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm just away to set the timer now. That's the timer set. And we're off. Or, well, it would be if I opened the map, if I got off the map. There we go. That's us off now. I should also mention that we're using a fully stock car, so it's just like you would buy in the showroom. There is no nitrous, there is no extra add-ons. No, haven't improved the suspension, we haven't improved the downforce or shaved weight off of it. We haven't done anything to it. You can clearly tell I'm a massive fan of motorsport, and I definitely know what I'm talking about. Right, I think we've already missed our turning. I'm fairly certain the best way to get out of New York is just take a left and just hold out on this road. Who knows? We'll wait and see. Tell you what, quickly shout over to Kirsten. Is the audio sounding okay while we're driving? Sounding good? Yeah? Good. Well, yeah, this is quite a scary one. I think the first challenge, and possibly the most difficult one, is just going to be getting out of New York. Once we get out of New York, I think it should be plain sailing. I hope. I really do hope. I'm going to just ignore that. I'm not actually going to do it. I don't really care. It's going to beep a little bit at us, but I don't even know if this is the right way we're going. It seems like we're getting further and further into New York, so I think we've already started going wrong. Let's just... Yeah, this is not right, is it? Right, let's see. I think there was a road just back there we should have taken. You know, if I hit reset there, I would have got teleported back to the start of that, which is round about where that turn off was. That would have been perfect. Oh well. I think we should really take this turn off here, and then follow the road down. Wait, oh, what's this? Oh, that's just, we've landed on a beach, ladies and gentlemen. We're already off to a terrible start. Right, so Are we even gonna be able to get back up here? Oh no, we might have just screwed this up right at the right there we go. Yeah, so oh god, driving out of New York without a map's gonna be a nightmare. Like, if anyone in chat knows how we're gonna be, how we should get out of here, please do tell me, because otherwise I'm gonna be kind of screwed. Right, I think I'm heading north. I think I could be heading north. This is going worse than I'd expected, if I'm entirely honest. I thought that was a road there, so I was going to take it. I'm so used to looking at the map to navigate. And normally I set a waypoint and just follow the ribbon. There's none of that. We're not like to set waypoints. I think if we spend any extra time in New York, then we feel we have to all set a waypoint to get just outside the city limits. But that's it. Now this looks like I'm just heading back into the city. Ah no, that's not ideal. Okay, this road though, this road looks good. I've got a good feeling about this one. The thing is, as soon as we get out of the city limits, then it's a bit easier because there's going to be motorways with signs that should help us a little bit. Like, I'm going to take everything they say with a pinch of salt, because after all it is a video game, but I think... Here we go, here's a highway. That must... International airport? No. We haven't ended up back at the airport, have we? I think we've just done a big circle and ended up back at the airport. We're already off to a brilliant wee start. Okay, yeah, we are. We're at the airport. What the hell just happened there? I looked down to look at the comments, and then all of a sudden we're thrown off the road. Okay, I don't know what just did that, but we're back at the airport, so I reckon... Oh god, maybe just follow this road out and... Oh, we got an extra comment. Oh, it's Kirsten saying that we're doing great already. Yeah, this is not going well, is it? Right. Tell you what, I was kind of afraid to head into the actual city. I reckon that's just the best way to do it. I think it's just go into the city and see what happens, which might screw us up even more. New York is a maze, but who knows? Oh, we got an extra viewer. Hello. Please let yourself heard in chat. I was trying to look at the look at my comments, and there was a wall suddenly. Right, that's just gonna head back to where we came from. I was kind of hoping there'd be a T-junction there, so let's head back this way and see what's what. Oh god. Okay. So I reckon we want to get on that bridge. I reckon that's a good shout. Get on that big bridge there. I don't care how we do it, just get on it. And then we can use that. So I reckon there was a turn off round about. Yeah, here we go. So let's just go up this way and see what's happening. See if this is a route. I think this is going to take us in between some of the islands, which is probably not what we want to do. Actually, we're probably heading the wrong direction, but at least it's something. Hey, 4 viewers. Hello, pleased to meet you. Right. So just to recap for you, those of you who've just joined, yeah, we're trying to drive from New York to LA without a map within 1 hour of gameplay. Now, I've seen people online saying they can do it in 39 minutes, and around about that time, with assistance from the map. I've also seen that an in-game day here takes, according to Reddit, I think it was about 48 minutes. So we're just gonna have to, I think, right, that's not a road, but where's that taking us? I said at the start, at the top of the stream, the biggest issue we're gonna have is getting out of New York, and I think that is proving to be the case. But here we go, right. Tell you what, there's, is that the Chrysler building? Is that what that one's called? That's Empire State ahead, or, no it's not. Right, okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, right, so this is, we're already not off to the best start. I was hoping that we could just clip through New York, but we've ended up, that just took us in a big circle, so I reckon we're just going to have to see what happens by gunning it up here. This is a car showroom, I swear that's at the beach, or not the beach, but like next to, yeah, Ellis Island, right, okay. So, if Ellis Island's here, we're at the very, where are we? You know, I wish I knew more about geography. I reckon if we go down here, is that, that's where we came from, I think, over there. Let's see, what is the road sign saying? We've got Lower East Side straight ahead, and then the financial district. Well, lower sounds better, that sounds southern, so I reckon that's probably the right direction. Who knows? We shall wait and see. Yeah, I think we're just heading back over that. Oh, but that bridge there, that bridge right in front of us, is that the one that we were just across? I don't think it is. Well, we'll find out. We will definitely find out. This does look like a highway though, which is a little bit better than what we've had so far, hopefully. If anyone in chat knows if there's just one big road that'll take us straight out of New York, then please do tell me, because that would help if I knew roughly where that is. And then again, like I said, New York's a maze. I don't know where I'm, like, I don't know what way's north, what way's south, east or west here, so we're just gonna have to try to work out the best way of doing this. I said before I started streaming, I was like, bet you I'll end up just in the middle of nowhere. I'll end up in the middle of New York when that hour timer runs out. Tell you what, if we hit the 15-minute mark, I'm just using the I'm just going to use a waypoint just to get out of New York, because there's no way that I'm wanting to spend a whole hour just navigating this city here. And again, is this looking okay? Is this looking good? No, I think this is just taking us into more parts of a city. That's less than ideal. Okay. I think this bridge here, or no, there was a bridge here. It doesn't matter. Right, we're just gonna head this way and see what happens. This is looking more green, less dense city-like. Oh, a biker. I reckon this is the way to go. He seems to just be following us. If he could guide us out in New York, that'd be perfect, but I don't think he'll do that. Yeah, I've not got a clue what direction we're wanting to head in. Right, that. Is this looking good? It's looking more suburby, isn't it? And then it's taking us straight back into the city. I swear to God, like, there isn't a straight road in the, like, it's meant to be a grid system. I thought all the roads were just straight, but they all seem to turn back into the city. Right. Okay, so is there a point of reference anywhere? This might just turn into messing about inside New York for God knows how long. We're just avoiding that. Yeah, that's exactly it. We're trying to escape New York. We're like that movie. Oh, apparently there's a comment, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's Jack. Okay, so Jack's here now. So we'll tell Jack what we're doing. We're trying to get out of New York right now, but the plan is to drive from New York to LA within an hour's time limit, without using a map. However, oh, it's the crew. Hey, Ewan, how you doing? It's the crew we're playing. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this. I think we've hit that 15-minute mark. I am just, oh geez. All we've succeeded in doing is getting further into New York. So I think what I'm going to do is cheat just a little bit and set a waypoint just here. If I set a waypoint here, then that's going to maybe help us. It'll help us get out of New York, and then from there, you know, there's nothing. Hopefully the blue ribbon's going to stay. I don't know if that's been disabled when I disabled them. It looks like it has been. Oh no, it hasn't. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to follow this blue ribbon to get out of New York. Just because I don't think I'm going to get out of here within the hour time limit if I don't. Oh jeez, immediately missed a turning. You're going to see my amazing driving in this. But yeah, I was saying earlier that I've seen people say they can drive from East Coast to West Coast or vice versa in around about anywhere from 39 minutes to, well, around about that sort of ballpark, so 35, 39 minutes. So it's definitely doable, but we're going to be trying to do it without any assistance, which is going to be a little bit harder. We've definitely been on this road. So we were heading in the right direction at one point, and then we could have been heading in the wrong direction. Kirsten's just saying we could have been heading in the wrong direction down this road. Which, do you know what? Every road in New York looks the same. It wouldn't surprise me if we'd never. Actually, we've not been on this one because we haven't seen a big fuck off roundabout like that. Ah, it's Times Square. Okay. I act like I know where I'm going now that I know where Times Square is. I definitely don't. Like, if I didn't have this blue ribbon overhead, I would not have a clue where I'm going. Ah, I thought that was going to be kind of fancy until I clipped that cart. Get out of my way! Right. Yeah, and we've decided to use this car as well because it's full. It's just a full stock model. It's not got any nitrous. It's not got any modifications being done to it. It's 100% just original, exactly how you'd buy it in a showroom. I mean, it's got some dinks in it now, but other than that, it's 100% what you would buy in a showroom. And yeah, your cars regenerate, like, you know, so that's it'll look brand new by the time we get on the open road again. Oh, another viewer. Hello. This was the bridge we drove across about 10 minutes ago. Oh, we've headed in a big circle. That's not ideal. Oh, the viewers are climbing a good bit. Aye. It definitely is more than normal. Oh, Jesus. Right. Every time I get that wee box up in my top right, I'm always checking my... Oh, Jack's just commented. Ah, shit. I was looking at your comment, Jack. You distracted me. That's what I'm blaming that on. I did ask Kirsten, who's sitting just next to me, to read the comments aloud, so then I don't need to be taking my eyes off the road too much, because I do feel, I mean, I'm not the best driver at the best of times, as I'm sure you haven't noticed yet. So I'm kinda, oh, okay, drive fast and stay on the road. I mean, that's kind of the goal of this whole challenge anyway, so why not? Oh, new comment. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just bubbling again, Jack. That's exactly it, mate. That's exactly it. I don't think we're even going to hit bronze. Actually, the gold car's behind us, so maybe. Oh, last time I did this, I only hit... I got silver, that's not bad. Now, because this isn't actually a car that you can buy in the game, it's just part of, like, if you're part of Ubisoft's, like, Ubisoft Club, even when I do complete those challenges, normally you would be given sort of, like, upgrades and stuff that I could be doing. Hey Ewan, how you doing? Oh, you'll know what. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to try to specify. Right, so now we're out of New York. Well, you've definitely just avoided that that ordeal of trying to escape New York, like the movie. So now we're just gonna head west. That's our goal. I think that's our best shout, is just head west until we hit water. And then after we hit... I am not doing well at this. Head west until we hit water. And then from the time we hit water, we can... Oh, fuck. Of all the cars to hit. Right, okay. I think I cut out there because it was telling me that I didn't have some DLC. Everyone needs to leave me alone. Yes, so I don't think I can disable those, so if I bump a police car, we're just going to have to get into a full-blown police chase. But I think our best shout of getting this done, just because I won't know where I am in the country at any given time, is I'm just going to drive west until I hit water. And then head what? Why did I skid out there? Okay, and then head south as soon as no park for full stop. Yeah, why have you stopped me? Okay, right, there we go. Hey, banter. Yeah, okay. Well, in game we're in New York, and I think the plan is just to head. You head west, hit the water, and then just head south. But that does mean stopping to look at road signs, which again, when people are posting their times online for driving from New York to LA, they haven't had to do that. And they won't get lost along the way, because they'll have the blue ribbon showing them where to go. We won't have that, so we're just going to have to see what we can do. What? I definitely didn't clip that. Definitively did not clip that. Right, I reckon... I think that's Washington in front of us. That could be Washington. And if it is, that's handy, because we know we're heading in the right direction. If we're back in New York by heading on one straight road, now that would be impressive. There's not been a single road sign yet either, so I don't know. This might not go well, because... in like the regular game, when I'm just sort of driving around, I've definitely seen road signs that tell me like what way's north and what way's south. So I thought like, oh, that's going to be easy enough to work out what way's the way we're wanting to go. However, if we're not seeing any when we're on these big highways, we might need to resort to sort of little country roads, which aren't ideal for us, because that means there's going to be more winding paths. Which means there's more opportunities to get lost. Yeah, so we're not too worried about actually hitting cities. This isn't a road trip. We're not trying to like hit as many cities as we can and see the sights. We're racing against time. Right, okay. Yeah, I can't believe I've still not seen a single sign. That's upsetting. It's deeply upsetting. I think there was a speed limit sign there, but that doesn't help us at all. So yeah, let's. I feel like if I just keep gunning it down here, it was taking us out of New York, and I think it was taking us out of New York in a sort of westernly direction, and I didn't want to take this turn off. Where's this turn off going to take us? You know, I'll just stay on the main road. And who knows, we might have just found a road that goes straight to the west coast. And if that's the case, I will be extremely happy. But I very much doubt that. Oh. Apparently we got another viewer. I didn't see it in the wee box that normally appears. But it could be that Kirsten's just saying that there's a delay. Obviously there's a 20-second delay between the time that I see something and the time you guys do. So that might be it. Do you know, Yeah, I'm kind of like, I've been worried about this one because even when I just say like I'm gonna play a game on a stream, that's not as bad. That's not as, you know, that's just mess about. Whereas this is an actual challenge where I can fail. Whereas, you know, like if you die in any other game, I can just be like, oh well, that's that. Oh shit! I just flipped the car. Well.
It's either 20 seconds away or you're just stupid.
Do you know what, Jack? I mean, we've established in previous... that driving actually just showed that I am definitely thick as shit, let's face it. So I think, yeah, I was very flat. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to stay on this road and see what happens. Oh, another cheeky comment. I shall look at you in a second. Press F and chat. Yeah, F and chat for the first car. Let's keep a count, see how many cars I burn through. This doesn't look good. But the road did seem to just... Wait, let's have a look. Could we have stayed on that road? No. This is just the direction the road's taking. Okay, that's, you know, it's not as if this challenge was confusing enough already. I think we're heading. Oh, I think maybe south. We might be heading south now. Do you know? I'm just gonna keep on this highway until there's a road sign. Which, is that New York?
That looks like the Empire State Building.
I think we've went right. I think this highway just decides that it'll send you straight back to New York if you don't get off of it. So the next turn off we're taking, and we're just gonna have to use country roads and see what happens. Oh no. See if the first 26 minutes of the stream is just me not even able to get out in New York. That is something special. I'm trying to see where that is, and I don't know. Oh, new comment. Right, I am taking this turn off here. Oh, shit. Car number 2. No, I don't. I really don't know what I'm doing.
Evidently not.
Yeah, every time I look at the comments, I total another car.
That's fine.
That's why I've got that's why I've got Kirsten. That was her job, and I still keep looking at the comments. Another F in chat, lads. Another F in chat. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up in. I think this is just taking us back into. Yeah, this is just New York, isn't it? Right. You know what? We've been driving so brilliantly so far. Let's try driving the wrong way up a highway. That can only go right, you know. Not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna do it in our target time now. Especially considering people with a map normally take about 39 minutes, and we have about 30 minutes left. But you know what? I might just. I mean, if we don't get out of New York proper, then.
I don't think that's the way to go.
No, I think that's just gonna take. Wait, what? Wait, what way does that road take us? Let's have a look. That looks right. That looks good. Oi, that's not the speed limit. I also came to a halt, so that's not the speed limit either, mate. That looks right. This looks good, but then have we already been on this road? This does look familiar, but then, you know, as established, I'm thick as shit, so everything looks the same. Just everyone needs to get out of my way, because, you know, we're part of a race. Oh, do you know, I really couldn't care. Everyone out my way. Everyone just... Please leave me alone. That's it. Okay. Yeah, so I think what this is now becoming is just escape New York within an hour. I'm just going to start taking turn-offs and see what happens. I don't think we took this turn-off last time because we were trying to stay just on the road that took us out of New York. So, this might not be a bad shout. This might actually be fairly solid. Oh, please leave me alone. There we go. Everyone stay out my way. This looks more open, but again, we were on a road like this earlier. So, who knows? This could just be the road we were on. Right, I do not recognise that hill. Does anyone recognise that hill? Okay, let's try to get past everyone. Yeah, let's just go here and try to get... I'm aiming for that trees, I think that's the best shout to do. Oh, best thing to do, right? Or is it best to try and get out off this big road?
Somebody said that, Andre said that you think you're going southwest.
That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Owen. Magic. We're heading in the right direction then. Oh, do you know I said earlier? I don't think we'll get much help from the comments because no one's gonna know the route. But Owen, if you've got any more advice, please keep it coming, mate. That would definitely help us. Okay, so we're getting. Okay, this is looking new. This is looking good. What's that? Don't know. Don't recognise it at a glance, so it's not helping. Okay, right, now hopefully now that we've got long stretches of road, that's not as bad as, you know, this sort of spaghetti junction we've just came off of, with roads that look back on themselves and, you know, just a complete mindfuck, frankly. I could not navigate that without a map in real life, never mind in this, so please no. Did not take that right, did I? You know, I'm glad these things don't actually, like, carry any damage, or damage realistically, because I would just... That, like, we wouldn't have gotten further than out of the airport to start with. Right. So... I keep thinking that there's road signs in the distance, and they're not. They're just billboards. And that's not helping. I could swear that when I just play this game normally and drive about, I see more road signs than this. Oh, please stop. I think I'm better just staying in these... Yeah, these wee laybys. I think that's the best way to avoid the traffic. Right, I don't know. Right, here's a train station, so that's a city. Let's gun for that and then we know what city we're in. We're in Washington. Oh great, so we've got next door in 30 minutes. Wait a second. The railway line's up there, isn't it? And we know that that way is New York. So if I just drive along the railway line, am I gonna get... That's more of a... As the crow flies, that might get us on track, won't it? This thing's definitely not designed to be off-road, but... Let's see what happens. I really should have picked a 4x4. That would have helped us here. But I reckon this is not a bad shout. Because this is going to hit the city, isn't it? So at least it'll get us from Washington to, say, Detroit, Chicago.
You're not going to be going in circles at least.
Yeah, I get, like, there's not circles on railway lines. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure they kind of just go in one straight direction. That's kind of the idea behind them. So, Jesus, right. Yeah, this thing just doesn't hold that gravel or whatever it is at all. I don't even think I'm at the stage in the game where oh, there is a turn off. Right, okay, well we've taken this one, we're just going to see what happens. Maybe this was south? Maybe that's that track joining us back up, who knows. We are going to have to keep an eye out for trains coming in our direction though, aren't we? So I reckon that's gonna kill another alpha if we don't do that. I mean, I was complaining about the lack of road signs earlier. We're definitely not going to hit any here. So, yeah, we can. Just a wee corner coming up. As soon as we hit a city, which actually this could be, we can get off, see where we're at, and if this is helping, we just stick with it. There are houses here. No. Please don't say that that's... Just, you guys in chat, I think that looks a lot like New York. I think my flawless plan may have a flaw in it. Yep, it is. Cheers, Owen. Right. Back the way we came. We have around 25 minutes to get from New York to LA. That's not happening, but we're going to see how far we can get just along motorways. I thought that this challenge was going to go slightly better. Yes, yeah, I definitely saw Jack's comment. Yeah, I thought this was going to go slightly better than it has done. It's definitely, I'm sure it's entertaining for you guys to see me make a tit of myself for an hour. So you've got that, if nothing else. Go on, straighten out, there we go. Yeah, so as soon as we hit a city that isn't Washington, because we got on at Washington. Yeah, we got on at Washington, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Right, we were on that right hand side when the tracks split, but did the tracks just go around this hill and come back? I think so. Or did they? Maybe not. Maybe that's what did us wrong. Oh no, they did. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep heading this way. Nope. Right. I did have one job, Ewan, and it was just escape New York, and you know, I don't know what it is. The city just keeps dragging me back, eh? Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to change the title of this when it comes out as a video. It is definitely not gonna be called New York to LA. That's not a fitting name, frankly. That was the challenge. You were right. That was definitely the challenge. It was to hit. Right. I feel like this is us heading back into maybe Washington. Maybe this is heading back into Washington. Who knows? But we've got a decent amount of time to at least. I reckon we get if we're heading in the right direction and this plan works as well as I think it will, which then again, it's already let us down. No, that's water, and this thing does not have the reversing power to. Okay, right.
Oh,
this is.
Can't imagine anyone failing as hard as you do.
Yeah, no, I will 100% give you that, Jack. I don't even think I can get back up here. So we're going to have to abandon the railway and use the roads. Okay. I swear to God, if we end up in like Miami, do you know, I'd be happy with Miami. See, as long as we're not in New York by the end of it, that's all I need. I mean, at least my controller isn't just perpetually rumbling with driving on that sort of railway line there. I think the railway line's still to the left of me. Or not. Well, either way, we're back on a big motorway. Here, a road sign, finally. Coal State, Mississippi Flat. Okay, so we're further south than I thought we were going to be. But that's not bad. That's okay. We can work on that. We can definitely work with...
We're going in a direction.
We are heading in a direction that isn't straight at New York. Do you know what? If I'd started in LA, you know, like the amount that I've ended up coming back to New York, I'd have done this in like 15 minutes flat. I'm trying to slow down every time I see a road sign just in case there's something new being added, but I don't think there will be. I think it's just gonna keep telling us. Yeah, you know, right, south is to our right, okay. So that means, if south is to our right, that means we're heading east. That's not good. That is not good. Let's go this way. What, should we head south? Should we head south? I have no idea. Right, Washington's north, yes. So we're just south of Washington then. Is that all it is? Oh, you know, let's go this way. If anyone has any better ideas, please feel free to tell me. And I think this should take... You know, this was a brilliant idea on paper. On paper, you know, we won't have a map and we'll just see what happens. Now that's quite fun. Now this thing doesn't stop quick enough for me. Let's see. Washington. Yeah, we're going back to that road because that's telling us that New York City's that way, which I don't... Does every road in America just eventually lead to New York? Or is it just the road signs in this game are completely fucked? It's... Follow Mississippi. Right, I'm gonna take Owen's advice. He hasn't steered us wrong yet. He's actually been 100 times more sensible than me, but that's not difficult, so...
It's not.
Yeah. Thank you for the brakes. Right, there we go. So this should be... yeah. Okay, so just follow this road and see what happens. This is... Mississippi Delta, yes. Okay. Gonna keep on this road if that's... yeah. I'm just looking for a really big word on the road signs now and going, yep, Mississippi, that's right. Right. What does that say? What does that say there?
I thought you're slowing yourself down.
I am, but then it's... right, that's Windmill Racetrack Mitchell, so we've missed the turn off to Mississippi, so I'd imagine that's the road that goes here. Yes, we're just going to do that. We're just going to commit to Owen's advice and see what happens. Mississippi Delta, yes. Take a quick drink. There we go. Right. I mean, Jack, before I started the stream, I did say it should be a fun one. Admittedly, I didn't think it'd be this fun for you guys, and as little fun for me. But, you know, it's fun nonetheless. Do you know, when the vote on our Instagram does come in for what we're going to let's play next, I don't think Bioshock or Skyrim. I don't think either of those are going to be quite as entertaining as what this is. I'm still not getting. What's that? Yeah, let's go. Central, yes, Central Plains. That sounds like it's just slap bang in the middle of America. That's what we want, right? I got a notification telling me there was another comment, and I'm not seeing any. Right, let's just have a look to see what that road sign actually says. Chain of Rocks Bridge, Groom, Amarillo. Sure, I've always liked Peter Kay, why not? Right. We are, we'll show you the way to Amarillo. At least we've got that. Right. Give it Central Plains. That was a road sign that we saw. That sounds like it'll keep us in the right direction, roughly. I wonder if I turned motion blur down, if I'd be able. Actually, am I allowed to turn motion blur down? I know in PC games you're able to, but I don't know if you're able to in this. Because that would have really helped us read the road signs as we go flying past them. Yeah, we're still heading to Amarillo. Does anyone know where Amarillo is? I know it from that one song.
It looks nice.
It does. I mean, it looks distinctly not New York, and anything that is not big concrete skyscrapers I am happy with at the current moment. We've got about 16 minutes, and this is still looking very, not sunny beaches and, you know, like...
Very grey.
Yeah.
You're in Scotland.
I've managed to drive across the Atlantic, and I'm heading towards Aberdeen. Jack mentioned that, you know, oh, you're not in New York, you're in Aberdeen. I think we're gonna end up... Right. I think we're crossing the Mississippi. That seems about... That looks like the Angel of the North. I think we are in the UK. Oh, okay. Right, let's... Oh, please get out of my way. After we finish this challenge...
Jack says, I think you'll end up in New York again.
Do you know what, probably? I'm not gonna lie. See, if we end this video in New York, I will be happy. I won't. I'm probably gonna cry quite a bit. But let's see. It's still Amarillo, Groom, and Chain of Rocks Ridge, or something. I didn't really read it. So, do you know what? It's gonna be New York to Amarillo in an hour. That's what the plan is now. That one seems doable. I think we're going to take a real round of the houses way of doing this, but let's just... Oh, crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. Right. I saw the sign and I was like, I can ignore it, and I was like, oh wait, no, crossroads, I should probably read it. So, north is on our left. That's... Yeah, that means we're heading west, isn't it? So we should probably head right. And at least that means we're heading south. Yeah, I think we're just going to head this way and see what happens. Because New York's in the north, so at least if we're heading south, we're heading away from it. Right, what's this road sign telling me where we're at? Dixon and St. Louis. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, I think we have just been heading towards Miami, if I'm entirely honest with you. Because I swear, if we go past St. Louis... Oh wait, no, St. Louis is next to... This is really testing my American geography, because I really don't know shit. I'm fairly certain St. Louis is next to Detroit, isn't it? Because I think in the game, like in the campaign, you start in Detroit, and I'm fairly certain you've got to go to St. Louis. So we haven't travelled very far, but at least we're getting somewhere.
So this is the
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person here, bud. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I think if we just keep heading this way, something's gonna happen. We'll probably end up back in New York. Jack's right. That's it. We're destined to end our game in New York. Everyone get out of the way. I mean, if nothing else, you guys can say that you've watched me make a tit of myself for an hour. Right, so St. Louis is apparently on the left. No. Apparently Route 66 is also on the left. But that means heading north again. But Route 66 goes straight across America, doesn't it? That was sort of what connected the east and west coast. I think that's right. Well, if we end up back in America, if we end up back in New York again, fuck it, that's what's gonna happen. But I reckon, if we can find Route 66, at least we're sort of making some sense. What's that? I want to see where you're telling me I'm going, because I can't just keep heading on this road, because I will end up back in New York. St. Louis and Central Woods. Central, yes, Central. Heading for anything that says Central sounds good to me. Yep, St. Louis, 1 mile. Okay. So I'm guessing this is St. Louis on our right.
I don't know what that thing on the hill is.
What, that thing right in front of us?
Yeah, on the hill.
Yeah, I don't know, if I'm entirely honest. I would check the map and it might tell us, but then I think that, I'd say I think that's cheating. Frankly, we're not going to achieve the goal, so what does it matter?
Positively as always.
No, please. Of all the times. That's the first time in this game that I've actually been worried about hitting a train. Normally, like, I get to the level crossing as the barriers are coming down and I just gun it through it and everything tends to work out okay. But I think that sign said Amarillo. I think we are heading to Amarillo. That's just where we're going. Please get out of my way. 50 mile an hour. Route 66. Yes, we're on 66. Right, I'm thinking just head on this road.
It looks like one of those satellite things.
Oh, it could be a satellite dish. They are scattered about the game to help you with like sort of seeing collectibles and stuff in your map. I think if you go up to them. Shame we don't have a map, eh? Should really stick to one lane. That would probably help. See, if we found Route 66 earlier, this might have not been as much of a disaster. But if we just make it our goal to get as far down this road as humanly possible in the time we have, our end sort of destination, like where we stop when the alarm goes off, might not be as humiliating as it was, say, 20 minutes ago. I'm just avoiding you. I'd drive fast and stay on the road. Okay, well that's kind of the goal anyway, so we can do that. I don't know where the gold ghost is, but if we fuck this corner, it doesn't matter. Does that not count as being on the road? Ah. I think we can. I think we'll hit silver, but I don't think gold's achievable. Oh, it might be. We might just hit it before. Ah, we just missed out on gold. Oh well. Still on Route 60. I don't know why I keep looking at the signs to see if we're still on Route 66. Like, as long as we don't take a turn off, we're golden, right? That seems to make sense to me. Okay. I still can't get over the fact that this has went as poorly as it has. I thought the problem would be initially just getting out of New York, but once I was out of New York that would be fine. And then I reckon I'd probably, if I just headed west, I'd have probably hit San Francisco and then just had trouble travelling down the coast to get to LA. I think that was the part that I thought was going to be the two sticking points. I didn't think the sticking point would be keeping out of New York. We haven't just turned off. No, surely this is still Route 66, right? Have we turned off? Ah, who knows. Either way, that sign said something about Central. Central's good. If we end up in the middle of America, that's fine by me. Right, what's this saying? Actually, do you know what? I'm sticking to just being really confident about this road. I don't know why. I've not, like, nothing so far should lead me to thinking that anything I've come up with should fill me with confidence. But, do you know what? Who cares? Let's fully commit to this and just see where it takes us.
How long have you got?
I have about 5-6 minutes, I think. I think. I know I set the timer around 7 o'clock. I think it was just a couple of minutes after, but I don't know how many minutes after. So, right, we're in the deserty part, so that means we're heading up to Nevada, right? Well, you know, America's got like biomes, like a Minecraft map. What you're gonna say is, I think this is.
Yeah, Jack said I was off training montage in Oregon.
Do you know what? Yes. I'll piece that together, and then we're going to take this challenge again in about a month once I've actually learned how to navigate my way out of New York.
It won't be funny.
Yeah, it won't be funny, but at least I'll be able to redeem myself a bit. It's the desert. Why are the roads wet? No.
Believe it or not, it does rain occasionally.
I get that. I get that it rains occasionally, but I'd rather on the time that I'm trying to do this challenge, it didn't. Because as we've seen so far, my driving ain't the best. Right, I've been here before, because that wee tower... Are we in Salt Lake City? I think we're in Salt Lake City.
I think you are.
Okay, this is not doable. I don't think it's doable to hit... Okay, well, let's just find out. Because if we're in Salt Lake City, I don't think that's atrocious.
You would
Yes.
say this is the deserty bit of New York.
Yes, it's the deserty bit of New York. That's where it is. You know, you've got the rainforest in New York. You've got the deserty bit. You've got the snowy bit.
I think it would be like hot for us if you've not left New York this entire time.
Yeah, the whole map of the crew is actually just New York City. Yeah, this is a highway leaving. Right. So if this is the road that I'm really hoping it is, then I think if we head on this road, we should hit Las Vegas, right? Roswell. Yeah, then, okay. I mean, it's round about Vegas. It's close enough. If we end up in Vegas, I think that's good considering what we had. Well, I had seen that it was Jack that messaged, and I haven't seen what it was.
Jack said soon we're gonna get the mushroom bit of New York.
Yes, exactly. That's 100% it. We're just playing Minecraft, the driving game. Right, I'm not even going to slow down for road signs anymore. Like, I'm fairly certain I know where I am. But then again, I said that leaving New York, so I reckon we've made good time, all things considering. Like, all things considered, like, see...
Owen Gray said, you're gonna be very sad, I know where you are.
No. No. Owen, please...
Heading back in the direction of New York.
I can't
swear
be.
to God.
I can't. Surely I can't be. Wait, is Roswell to the north? Are we heading?
No, don't ask me. I can't navigate this far.
That's very true. But then I can't comment on it. Yeah, we're heading back to. Let's just. Yeah, Jack, you're right. We're heading back to New York. We have about a minute, 2 minutes to go. Let's just have a look. Is Jack just writing?
He's just saying New York.
I feel like he's about to write out the lyrics to the Frank Sinatra song.
Owen says, going right way, but very far from Vegas.
Okay, so we're not gonna hit Vegas by the time this stream ends. But do you know what? I think, considering the utter shitmare we had at the very top of the episode, to get as far as Salt Lake City isn't half bad. We accidentally found Route 66 and that's what saved us.
No, what saved you is you hit a waypoint.
Well, yeah, what's definitely saved us is the fact that we had a waypoint that took us out of New York, and then we went straight back into it. It was cheating, but then I reckon we'd still be in that godforsaken city if it wasn't for that one cheeky wee waypoint right at the very start. Yeah, I mean, it was always definitely going to be on the table that I would make an absolute tit of myself during this stream. I mean, I think every time. Please don't level up while I'm doing this. Yeah, I feel like every stream I make. Oh fuck! Okay, yeah, that's us. So this is as far as we got. There's no civilization in sight. Okay, let's pull into the side and we're gonna look at the map and see where we got to. That's not bad. That's over halfway. That's over halfway. That's, considering I thought at about the half-hour mark that we'd end up maybe here if I was lucky. To get that far isn't too bad. Oh, yeah. So should I just keep driving till we hit New York and just say that we failed? Or should I call it a day? It's up to you guys. I'll just wait for the chat to respond and then we'll take it from there. And of course now it starts to brighten up.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's quite a pretty game. Right, no response. I'm gonna say that that's us calling it a day then. So, thank you for sticking around and watching me make a tit of myself for about an hour. If you like this and you aren't already subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit the like on this. I'll see you tomorrow night for either Skyrim or Bioshock, depending on what one's our poll on our Instagram. If you haven't taken part in the poll yet, we're just at the XP point, all lowercase, all one word. On Instagram, in our story, there should still be a poll up. So please do become the deciding vote, because currently it is sitting at 50-50. Right. So yeah, as always, I've been Ryan, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.